what's about to happen in this place. All right. So let's go to what we're teaching so you understand. Remember yesterday, I began to discuss the matter of life in consciousness. Life and consciousness. And I said that scientific and philosophical discussions on consciousness have so far yielded no results, and they will never yield any results. Because man cannot understand life apart from the source of life. As long as we try to understand life from creatures, we will never discover. We have to first discover the origin of life to understand the meaning of life. So yesterday I showed you some interesting things on the ideas that many have had with regards to consciousness, self-awareness. Can a man be aware of himself? Can he know himself? You know, somebody asked a question, how do we know that we are not all in a dream in which we will all wake up one day and discover that we were all dreaming? Really? You see, he has a problem with consciousness. He doesn't understand what life is. He's having a problem discovering himself. And I said, you cannot locate yourself in space except with reference to some other location. You can't tell where you are except you describe yourself, your location, with reference to another location. Man is a spirit being. He is not a physical body. As long as he wants to live like an animal, he cannot discover reality. He cannot discover himself. He cannot discover the purpose for life. And you will say to me, if there's a creator, shouldn't that creator introduce himself to his creatures so that they can know him and know their purpose for life? I agree with you, absolutely. Because how in the world are they going to find out why they're here until the creator manifests himself in some way to them, relates with them, and lets them know their purpose for life? The beautiful thing is, that's exactly what he did. He did it. He did just that. You see, it wasn't for us to decide how he should manifest himself. It was for him to decide how he was going to do it. And to decide, because you see, he made us. He knows what works. You see it? It was up to him to know how to manifest himself for us in such a way that we can recognize him. And that's exactly what he did in Jesus Christ. With your brain, you relate with your senses, the senses of your body. With your mind, you relate to the intellectual world. But with your spirit, which is the real you, which is the core of your nature, you relate with God. Your spirit knows God. You see, you are a real person, but you live in your body. Your body is not you. Your body is the house where you live. And that's what the Bible tells us. That's why you can believe something you've never seen, something you've never touched. You can believe, because to believe is with your spirit. You don't believe with the mind. You don't believe with your brain. Your brain works with your senses. Your mind works with your thoughts and your emotions. But your spirit can relate with the unseen, can relate with God. And all these things are in the Bible. For example, go to Romans chapter 10, verse 10. Romans chapter 10, verse 10, look at it. For with the heart man believeth unto righteousness,